Welcome back. I am going to go over the Jesters Festival rewards. I have finally completed all of the achievements and I can show you what they are. So, go into our achievement journal under holiday events, Jesters Festival. So, Jester's personal chef. This was to acquire all of the recipes located in this festival. The last two, Dubious Cameron Throne and Jewels of Misrule, are both purple recipes, and they are hard to find. They go for about 20,000 in the guild stores, maybe more, depending on how desperate people are. I had a bit of trouble obtaining the Dubious Cameron Throne, and was able to I was able to exchange these for a Jewels of Misrule with a friend of mine. The Elusive Dazzler, this was pretty simple. You just grab the Dazzlers from your Jester's reward box and shoot them off. It doesn't seem to matter where you are. You don't have to show it to anybody. You could just stand there and shoot off all of the Dazzlers. However, I don't recommend doing this accomplishment until you have done the one for the Undaunted Enclave, which is just take one of those Dazzlers and stand in the middle of one of these three Undaunted Enclaves, Eldenroot, Waywest, and Mournhold, and shoot off one Dazzler. That ticks off pretty easily, pretty quick to do that one. The hardest one, I think, was probably to get this cherry blossom, throwing cherry blossoms on other players, because it was kind of hit or miss. If you actually made it through my half-hour long Jester's Festival playthrough, you'll see that I had trouble, because you really had to be facing the character straight on. They should not have the effect already on them. If they were in their inventory or in a crafting station or in the bank menu or a mail menu or any other kind of thing, this could cause some kind of a weird misfire and you would not get the achievement. So if they were just standing there, you could do this. Also, we discovered that you could do multiple. If they were all kind of clustered together and all facing you, you could get 2 people in one go, and that would also check off 2 people in that quest right here. So experiment with that a little bit. It was a little difficult. So with these two, since you needed to have so many cherry blossoms and dazzlers, I would recommend you just go through all of your characters. If you have all 8 of your slots filled with characters, do all of your characters for the dailies on this festival, and that way you'll get your dazzlers and your cherry blossoms that you need to get on one character at least. There's also, after you obtain the initial quest, and I didn't go over this last time, once you have this festival invitation scroll and you complete it, you're going to have access to an XP boost, which I never saw. I didn't see it. Somebody pointed out to me. I didn't see a notice or anything. So the Pie of Misrule gives you 100% XP boost during the festival. So you would just hover your mouse, eat your pie, and you got some XP boost. So there's your XP boost, and that you got for the pie you got for finishing the introduction invitation quest. Now, what else do you get for doing all this? So you get a Princess Rescuer for getting the piggy away from the butcher without her seeing you. So that was the whole thing, was to sneak out of town without her seeing you. that was pretty easy for me, but it took, you know, sometimes the piggy would stop, or the butcher pops out of nowhere. She kind of stops out in the middle of town, but I found that you can go around behind buildings and get all the way to the gate without any trouble. All but one of my 8 characters got bounties. So here are some of the rewards. So once you finish your 3 initial quests, the first time you're going to get the Lord or Lady of Misrule. You get the title, Lady or Lord of Misrule, and the Crown of Misrule, which is found in your appearance under hats. So there you go, that's the crown. But I like this little mask better, so I'm gonna wear that for now. The final reward is to complete the Lady of Misrule. You got all this, I just went over that, okay. The final reward is to complete each of the Jesters Festival achievements, and you get another title called the Royal Jester. So you get 2 titles out of this, Lady of Misrule and the Royal Jester. And now, I also mentioned that I thought there was a tree involved in this, and I couldn't find any other kind of reference without going into forums and such, and finally I figured it out. You get Jester Trees. Once you get the final achievement, you've gotten all the achievements, you can purchase the achievement item for your house. And these are the Jester Trees. And why are they so special? Well, these are animated, as you can see here. If you can see, let me turn off my glowy armor here. As you can see, these trees are animated. They have falling flower petals, and there are 2 sizes. So there's a large size, right, which is one of this one right here, and there's a smaller one right here. So they are very nice little trees, and these are achievements that you can place in your house. And they're kind of fun. I was able to, let's see if I can do it now. I was able to kind of climb these trees. So, yeah, you can kind of climb up your trees, and you can do it on the little one as well, because it has also the bent trunk there. So, once you've gotten all of your achievements, you're going to want to know how to get those trees, aren't you? Well, I'm about to show you. Okay, so once you have completed the Royal Jester, and you got your title Royal Jester, you don't need to be wearing it, doesn't matter. Once you have all of these done, you are now qualified to get the Jester Trees. And this was a little bit tricky because in this case, in Grotwood at Eldenroot, there's the achievement finisher right there. There are 2 achievement finishers. Number 1, this location doesn't even have a sign, so you don't even know when you're looking at them that they have furnishing vendors here. Then you see that there are 2 achievement furnishers. Well, that's strange. Windway, or whatever her name is, has all of the usual achievements. Okay. But this lady here only has 1. she has the Jester's Tree large and the Jester's Tree small. The large is 15k and the small is 5,000. So you could have both, you could have one or the other, it's up to you. But for 5k, that's easily a day of grinding mobs on the forest floor. Alright, well, I went all over the Daggerfall Covenant zones and I was unable to locate the achievement furnisher that will give us the tree. So, other than Eldenroot, I located the Ebonheart Pact achievement furnisher in Mournhold, inside the bank. And so there's this achievement furnisher right here, Heralda Garscroft, and she does have the tree here for the Ebonheart Pact as well. I was not able to locate the proper one for Wayrest, so no idea what is going on with that. So the concept, according to the forums, was that this achievement furnisher would be in the capital city of each faction. So I went to Wayrest and she was not there. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if she's killable. I don't know if somebody killed her and that's why we couldn't see her. But she was not standing next to the normal Wayrest achievement furnisher like in the other two zones. So for right now, unless somebody can tell me where that one went, you can locate this furnisher vendor for the achievement in Eldenroot and here in Mournhold, and that's all the places that I could locate her at. Okay, so the one last item that you get as a reward for doing these quests is a memento, the cherry blossom branch. So you just use it and it throws out the cherry blossoms, and that's about it. I haven't seen any other kind of rewards coming out. So the cherry blossom branch, the XP pie, and the Jester Trees, and the 2 titles. I think that covers it. So, anyway, thank you for watching.